I'm back. It's been a while, a few weeks, but here I am, back with another lesson. Today we're going to talk about modal verbs. We're going to talk about modal verbs of probability, okay? We're going to do a series on modal verbs. This is the first of the series. So, today we're going to talk about modal verbs of probability. Probability, what does that mean? That something is possible now or in the future. That's probability, okay? Modal verbs of probability are could, may, and might. Whether it's a 50-50 possibility, 50-40, 50-40, 60-40, 70-30, really, probability, that's it. I'm not sure. It's possible, okay? Modal verbs of probability. Could, may, and might. Okay? Very good. Modal verbs, also known as special auxiliaries. If it's an auxiliary, that means you already know where to put this modal verb. Subject, auxiliary, verb. Okay? Because of a sentence is usually subject, verb, an active sentence. The auxiliary goes before, and it helps the verb. It's an auxiliary. That's why it's called that, because it helps the verb. So, subject, auxiliary, verb. Let's get to work. Let's go to the desktop and do some practice. Practice is what you need. And if you have any doubts, any questions, something in particular you would like to talk about, just put it there in the comment section and I will be happy to oblige. Very good, my friends. Let's get to work.
Okay, guys, here we go. I prepared this little sentence here. Tom might have lunch at Mario's restaurant. Okay, I'm going to take out the modal verb. Take out the modal verb. And if it's Tom has. Tom has George, not has. Okay, so the sentence says, Tom has lunch at Mario's restaurant. Simple present sentence. This indicates that this is a routine. This is a habit. This is something that Tom does with a regular frequency. And this is something that I know for sure, that Tom has lunch at Mario's restaurant. Okay, so I want to introduce the possibility, because I'm not sure what he's going to do today or tomorrow or any time in the future. So we said that modal verbs work like special auxiliaries. So that means it would go here in the place of the auxiliary, because this is the main verb. Okay, so I'm going to put the modal verb could. Tom could, we're going to put the verb in the infinitive. Tom could have lunch at Mario's restaurant. And now I'm indicating that this is a possibility in the present or in the future. Okay? If I want, just so not to confuse with have and haves, I'm going to use the subject I. If I take this out, I have lunch at Mario's restaurant. Simple present indicating that this is a permanent situation. Or I could have lunch at Mario's restaurant, and now with the modal verb could, this indicates that it's a possibility. Okay? I could replace could with might, and it works the same way. If I want to indicate that this was a possibility in the past, then I'm going to put I could, and I have to put the auxiliary have and the verb in the past participle. I could have had lunch at Mario's restaurant. Okay, I'm going to put here, copy, paste. Copy, toothpaste. Okay? I could have had lunch at Mario's restaurant. I had that possibility. Did I have lunch at Mario's restaurant? No, I didn't. Or else I would have said I had lunch at Mario's restaurant. Okay? I take out this. And this was this was something certain. This was true. I had lunch at Mario's restaurant. If I put in the modal verb, I could have had lunch at Mario's restaurant. I might have had lunch at Mario's restaurant indicates the possibility in the past. Let's go back to Tom. Let's go back to Tom. Tom might have lunch at Mario's. Right. If I want to ask a question, let's say, for example, where, question word, where, and here the auxiliary will be the modal verb. Whether it's might, may, or could, that is going to be your auxiliary. Where might Tom have lunch? And that's the question. Question word, auxiliary, subject, verb. Okay? I prepared these little charts here. Okay. Present, she might be on the bus. I think her car is having problems. In the past, she might have taken the bus. I'm not sure how she got to work. In the future, she might take the bus to get home. I don't think Bill will be able to give her a ride. I could use this in the negative. She might not be on the bus. She might be walking home. In the past, she might not have taken the bus. She might have walked home. In the future, she might not take the bus. She might get a ride from Bill. You could also use could or may. And one more thing. Remember that could not is not the same as might not. Could not suggests that it is impossible for something to happen, and might not suggest that you don't know if something happens. Okay? Examples. Jack might not have the key. I don't know. I'm not sure. Jack could not have the key. It's almost impossible that Jack has the key. Okay, my friends. For today, that's enough.
Hi. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching my video. Don't forget, over there, subscribe. That guy. Click over there. Subscribe. And practice. Bye-bye. See you next time. I hope it's sooner than this one.